Oh dear God. Oh, it's finally up. Thankfully. It was getting to a point with the comments that I was afraid I was going to have a lynch mob outside my house if 12 took any longer to get out. So, there. It's up. It's done. So some updates first. RvB 13 is already being worked on. I don't foresee it taking as long as 12 did because I more or less know everything I'm going to say about it. However, if you're expecting 13 to be out before 2016 ends, you are going to be thoroughly disappointed. I will say, however, that 13 is actually going to be a two-parter because there is just way too much to talk about to have it be one 2-hour-long video. Some reviewers can do it. I don't want to do that. I'd rather keep them under an hour. So, yeah, 13 will be a two-parter, just so you know. Before 2016 ends, I hope to get 2 more projects out. One of them is Crunch Time, and the other is my first non-Rooster Teeth related web series review that I'm going to do. This is one I really am excited about. I've wanted to do this one for ages, but I kind of wanted to wait till it was done before I really did the deep dive on it. I hopefully will get that one out before November, and I don't know, I'm kind of hoping to take November a little easy, because I've been, with RV12 and my own writing that I do, that maybe I'll talk about someday, maybe I won't, at least not until I publish it, I have been working non-stop since I got back from RTX, and I need a break. Because with the work and real life stuff, life has been stressful, to say the least. It's been very, very stressful. But yeah, maybe I'll get one of them out before the end of November. I hope to get at least both of them out before 2016 ends. So we'll look forward to both of those. Podcast! Time for some podcast news, because I've been very busy in the world of podcasts. The first one is one that I admittedly have been doing for the last year, but we're now on iTunes, so we're a bit more official now, and that is the Digicast. It is basically how it sounds. I sit down with my buddies Andy, Chris, and Madeline, and we talk about Digimon. We've done 01, 02, all 3 parts of Try, the movie, the first 4 movies, if you're going by Japanese standards, and we've done part 1 of Tamers, and we're going to do part 2 soon. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy getting down and talk to these guys. Been good to relive all those old memories. You should definitely listen to it, even if you're not a Digimon fan. The conversation alone is worth it. And just to prove that, here's a little excerpt from our Tamers Part 1 podcast. Enjoy.
Also, let me just point out that Yamaki is a huge whiny bitch during the first part of the series, and he needs to get laid.
I would like to.
Oh well, he's dating the Yoli girl.
See, the question is though, is that before or after he mellows out later on, or before they go to the digital?
That's during.
He's seeing that girl.
I remember.
I'm pretty sure they live together.
There's a line that she makes earlier on, she gets out of the pool after
that's dub only.
And that's dub only?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in the dub there is a line where she said, she mentions turning down another date or something for work.
Yeah. No, what's her name? Riley?
Yeah,
Riley.
Riley.
They
just automatically think Yoli.
Yeah, no, they are I think they are confirmed to be actually seeing each other. So, he's getting some.
He needs to get some more often.
Yeah, there's a lot of anger sex going on in that relationship.
And now I'm imagining them in BDSM gear.
Oh dear God, stop.
Oh,
so you don't need to do BDSM gear to have
and Yamaki is the sub.
Rough fucking.
Oh
no.
God damn it, Mary,
oh God,
why?
and she's pegging him. Oh no.
That's not what I'm... God damn it, you can have rough vigorous sex without bringing out the gimp.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking of Maki's grumbling about Digimon the whole time they're fucking. That was all I was thinking about.
So, wait, maybe...
Goddamn wild ones. Riley's just...
No, wait, they have Digimon cosplay sex.
Stop! Fucking stop!
He's like, no, look, stop worrying about the wild ones out there. Worry about the wild one in here. Tom is right, guys. Tom is right. Yoli did grow up to be a freak in bed.
Yes! I win! What the fuck is wrong with us?
So many things.
That's what you're missing by not listening to this podcast. So we're on iTunes, we're on YouTube, we're on Andy's WordPress blog. I'll link that. We're everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but you can listen to us. We're good. We're funny. And the other big news to talk about, which I'm really excited about, is I was a guest a couple weeks ago on the Wrong Reel podcast. Wrong Reel is a podcast for movie freaks and cinephiles, so basically all kinds, hardcore, softcore, whatever you want. And I was on talking about the Halloween series, which is my favorite horror series of all time. It was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I did it. Hopefully I'll do it again in the future. We'll see. And yeah, of course I'll link that, all that stuff down below. You really should check them out if you're a real movie guy and you want to learn more about film. I've learned so much about film listening to this podcast. It's a really good, really enlightening podcast. You should definitely give it a listen. So all those links are going to be down below for all podcast related stuff. Go check them out. They're awesome. And all Twitters and all that stuff as well. And lastly, come here, buddy. You and I, we need to sit down and have a talk. We need to have a serious discussion about RvB 12 right now because, oh boy, you guys are mad at me. I'll be honest, I really didn't think I was that hard on 12, all things considered. Like, I felt like I was harder on 9 and 11 than I was on 12. Because 12, I mean, I went over what I thought worked and what I thought didn't, and I gave pretty good reasons as to why I didn't like the things I didn't like. You know, I didn't think it was that drastic a thing, you know? Like, I didn't think I was as hard as you guys seem to think I was, anyway. But, wow. I have not seen people this angry. Even, to be fair to you guys, though, even Dan went up to me afterwards and was like, hey, maybe you should have toned it down a little bit. I'm like, really? Okay. So, I don't know. I thought I was pretty fair on it, but hey, what do I know? But I feel like I should just reiterate that I'm not out to just, like, hate. Like, people accuse me, like, you know, you're just hating at this point. No, I'm not going in to hate it. That's the problem. If I was going in to hate it, I wouldn't be so fucking pissed off at it. You know? That I would just be like, oh, hey, this is par for the course. But no, I'm angry because I go in wanting to like it. That's how that works. Like, I don't go in asking for like, it's like that old quote. I don't know exactly what it's on. I think it's a Joss Whedon from, like, Buffy or something. But, like, you know, stop looking for problems. I'm not looking for problems. I turn a corner and boom, there are problems. You know? So I'm not, like, trying to find everything wrong. It's just when they're very apparent like that, then I gotta point them out. And there are just so many issues with Chorus in general. And 13, oh my god. If you thought I was hard now, you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh boy. 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 But I need to reiterate right now that I never go in mindlessly to hate. You know, everything I have a problem with, I try to explain to the best of my abilities why I don't like it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I explain it clearly, sometimes I don't. I thought the Felix and Locust reveal, my issues with that, I thought that was some of the more concise, you know, explanation I've ever given in a video as to why I didn't think it worked. I'm actually really proud with how that came out, but yeah. If something doesn't work, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to tell you why I don't think it works. Like, it's not to mindlessly hate, it's just I don't think it worked. And, you know, I don't dislike Miles Luna as a person. I also feel I need to reiterate that. Like, if I met up with him, I'd probably go grab a beer with him. Like, I got no problem doing that, but I just... Okay. I've been a writer for a long time. Miles, I've got a couple of years on Miles. I'm 27, he's like 24 or 5, something like that. I don't know exactly how old he is. But I got a couple of years on him, and I knew I wanted to write basically since, like, middle school, high school. You know, that's been my dream, more or less. And then media came in and that kind of took over. But, you know, I do love to write still. And I learned all the lessons. You know, I went to school to learn to write, you know, I went through all those things, and I've learned more as I progressed. You know, I've progressed with my writing. I've, you know, watched more movies, I've read more books. I learn these things, you know, and I feel my writing gets better because of it. It's been 4 years since Luna and Shawcross took over the writing for RvB and Ruby, and the writing hasn't gotten better. It's either stayed the same or it's gotten worse. You know? Like, and I think what really makes me angry and why I'm harder on Miles than I am Bernie is Bernie's learned all those lessons. He might not, you know, he might still make poor decisions like RvB 9, but he's still learning those lessons. Miles hasn't learned them yet. And he doesn't really show a willingness to learn them. And that's why I get angry, because I feel like I kind of expect more from him as a younger man than I do. Well, I honestly, that doesn't make any lick of sense at all, I guess, when you really kind of look at it. But I want more from him, basically. I know he can give me more, and he's not giving me more, and I want more from him. Like, as a writer, like, I know he can do better than the shit he's giving me. That's why I get angry, like, that's why I get, like, fucking enraged, more or less, is because I know he can do better. He just isn't doing better. So, yeah. Maybe it's my own standards, I don't know, but I just want him to do well. I just want him to do better than he's doing. I don't think I'm being an asshole for saying that. Maybe I am, but shit. So hope that clears it up. Hope that you guys understand that I'm just doing my job, man. Okay, I think that's all the news right now. I'll see you guys later. November, thankfully, is going to be a very easy month for me since I've got half the month off from work. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.